Hi everyone, I am coming on here today to talk about what I'm doing in my spare time and some of the things that I hope to accomplish in the next little while. So some goals that I have are travel. I would love to go to Italy. That's a huge goal for me. Also, my son, our son, he'll have a graduation soon, and I really want to make a big deal out of it and be there. There are some little projects that I'm working on because, well, I've been working on them for like maybe longer than I should have been. Crafty little projects. So some people call it slow crafting, but I don't think that they mean it in the way that I'm taking it, because for me, it's like taking me years to finish crafty projects that I've started, but I haven't finished. So gonna get to some of those, and I think those are really neat things to sort of leave behind, little folky kind of things to leave behind for important people when you're gone. So some writing that I'm doing on behalf of our son and just our family, stories based around recipes. It seems to be a winning formula for a lot of celebs and exciting famous people. So I think I might try just to do a little homey, folky version for our son, because he's been after me for years now to make a recipe book for him for when he moves away from home so that he can cook all of his favorite meals on his own. So that's something that I'm doing. Working on some gardening projects whenever the weather allows for it. We have some plans to make some changes. And so that's ruminating up here and beginning to develop and unfold. Beyond that, I guess I spend my time taking care of my mental health, trying to stay off my phone as much as possible. I try to go and spend a little bit of time outdoors every day. I'm an avid bird watcher, and I get a real kick out of that lady that puts the birds, like the bird things, on her head and like sits really still and closes her eyes and like films all of the birds like landing on her little feeders that she makes out of hats and headbands. That's not the kind of bird watcher I am, except in my dreams, really. Like, that's beyond. But I love bird watching. I love being in nature, and so taking a walk every day is something that I aim to do. Also, I've taken up the practice of yoga, which has been really helping with mental health on a meditative basis, and also just community. Like, who doesn't want to belong to a really cool community who shows up for themselves, right? I think showing up for yourself is a movement. I've talked a little bit about it on this channel. I'm not gonna, talk about it ad infinitum, ad nauseum. But what I will do is just recommend it. Everyone loves a good reco, and meditation, yoga, showing up for yourself. Those are my recommendations. Some of the other things that I'm doing are just staying really connected with my husband and forging those really, really strong relationships within my family. Our son being one of those people as well. Teenagers these days, they don't really want to talk to their parents. They don't really have a lot to offer. If you ask a question, it tends to annoy them. So at least that's been my experience. If that's yours too, make a comment below. Let us know how it's going talking to your teenager, especially if you are a caregiver or are struggling with metastatic stage 4 breast cancer yourself. And so it's been 4 minutes and 13 seconds, and I'm done talking, but I just also wanted to say, for those of you who stuck around to the end of this video, I'm not using oxygen. No. You may have noticed that this whole time that I've been talking in a really fast monologue so I could fit all my words in 4 minutes or less. Failed at that, but I'm not on oxygen. Take your wins where you can get them, folks. Love you. Bye.